I just started the pace and actually I felt really, really good. And then I just tried to keep going because I felt Lisa was also struggling a little bit in my wheels. So I just tried to give it my very, very all till the very end. And I hope I can get already some time on her. And that worked out. So that's really nice. And hopefully a few more nice days coming for our team.
Demi Vollering finally landed her first win of 2024 yesterday, and in some style. The SD Works Pro Time leader setting out her stall as she looks to land a second Grand Tour win after last year's Tour de France Femme. She could even increase her advantage on this sixth stage of La Vuelta Femenina as we head to La Laguna Negra for another summit finish. The terrain is pretty lumpy for the first 30k or so, but things then flatten out until we reach the final climb. La Laguna Negra is 6.5 kilometres at 6.8% with maximum gradients of 14%, so it's definitely not one for the faint of heart. There were 3 non-starters today, including Gaia Realini and Cassia Nuoviatoma. The Italian suffering with chest and elbow pain and concussion after her crash yesterday, while the Pole has been battling illness since the Ardennes Classics. We wish them both a speedy recovery. Meanwhile, after a host of attacks, 4 riders got into the breakaway. Laura Molinar from Volker Wessels, Falv Bastiansen from Lotto Destiny, Claudia San Justo from Eneacat CM Team, and Aurela Nerlo from Winspace. They quickly opened a 2-minute gap on the peloton, containing our new race leader Demi Vollering. Another big day ahead for the Dutch champion, who was delighted to take victory in her national jersey yesterday. There was then an unfortunate crash for Annick van Alphen of Phoenix de Koning, who appeared to hit a bidon with her back wheel. The Dutchwoman being checked out by the medical staff, and she was sadly forced to abandon the race. The gap had gone up to nearly 4 minutes when Visma Lease Bike looked to up the tempo in the peloton. Eva van Aert trying to go clear, but that move was quickly shut down. SD Works, Lidl Trek and Liv Alula-Jaco moving to the front of the bunch as things settled down again. The mood in the peloton was fairly relaxed as they continued to wind their way towards the final climb, the gap to the 4-rider breakaway remaining steady at around 3 minutes. The pace gradually began to creep up again as they embarked on the last 30 kilometres, with Blanca Vass and Misha Bredevold driving the peloton on behalf of Vollering. Other GC teams began to get involved as well, and with 20k to go, they were closing on the breakaway. Bastiansen and Molinar were the last women standing, but Visma Lease Bike looked determined to bring the race back together before the intermediate sprints. Their leader, Marianne Vos, out to increase her lead in green.
Going to be hotly contested on the line, and it is Marianne Vos in the green jersey who is first over the line there for our sprint, taking maximum points.
Job done for Vos, who is on course to win the points classification for the second year running, but now it was all about the battle in the general classification as the peloton approached La Laguna Negra, where Dan Martin and Jesus Herrada have previously taken victory in the men's Vuelta. FDJ Suez taking control on the lower slopes of the climb with Grace Brown as riders like Marianne Vos began to drop. DSM Firmenich also up there working for Juliette Labousse. Brown still plugging away, but she soon had Marlon Reusser and Vollering on the wheel. SD Works Pro Time getting ready to strike. Still around 20 riders in this front group.
Demi Vollering, the red jersey wearer, is on the front for the first time. She still has teammate Marlon Reusser in this group, but Reusser, the Swiss national champion, has dropped back.
Well, like yesterday, there was no big attack from Vollering. She was happy to just keep grinding out this punishing tempo. Longa Borghini, Bauernfeind and Rihanna Marcus among those in the wheel. Phoenix de Koning did try to shake things up. A first move from Pauliana Royackers, which was quickly shut down by Vollering. And then Yara Castelline tried her luck, but the race leader was in no mood to let anybody get away. Vollering leading them into the final few hundred metres, but could anybody stop her taking a second straight stage victory?
Now Vollering goes clear. Under 600 metres to go, and Vollering powers away. Evita Music trying to respond, trying to close that gap. Still Vollering pushes on. on the wheel is Vita Music of FDJ Suez, but look at the damage that has been done. Yara Castelline trying to regain contact there. Rihanna Marcus and Longo Borghini also just losing contact. Music makes her move now. Vita Music unleashing her sprint in the final few metres now for FDJ Suez, and it is going to be a stage win for the French rider. Vita Music takes the win at that Laguna Negra, beating red jersey Demi Vollering.
Evita Music putting in a brilliant performance to deny Vollering and take her first win of the season. The former French champion adding to her victory at the Women's Giro d'Italia from 2020 and boosting her GC prospects after she lost time in the crosswinds on stage 4.
I was not some 100% sure that I can do it, and when I turned back and I saw that I was the only one on the wheel of Vollering, I was just focusing on not dropped, and after pass her, and I'm very proud of what I have done, because all the girls of my team did a really good job all the race to keep me in the first position and did the lead out, and also the first part of the climb, like they were amazing, so it's also for her.
Musique hitting all the high notes today to take her 5th career victory ahead of Vollering. Castelline, Marcus and Longo Borghini rounding out the top 5, with Bauernfeind and Labous also at 21 seconds. Vollering may not have won the stage, but she increases her lead to 56 seconds over Longo Borghini, with Marcus now at 1 minute and 14 and Labous at 1:38. Musique jumps up to 6th place. Voss has a solid advantage of 37 points in the green jersey standings, with Vass not contesting today's intermediate sprints. And Caroline Zwinkels still has the Queen of the Mountains jersey, but only just. Vollering has joined her on 20 points, with Musique and Castelline on 16 apiece. Saturday's 7th stage is another punchy one, potentially for the sprinters, potentially for the breakaway. Do join us for that tomorrow, and thanks for watching.